So you took a year off?
Yes, I took a year off to start a coffee shop.
That's a good reason to stop. Yeah, definitely. So you're back. Yeah,
really excited.
I'm excited to see this. So we've been talking a little bit before, and I'm, I say, super excited. So I'd like to invite our judges across. Please, round of applause for our judges here who are donating their time, giving up their Sunday lunches to come and judge coffee competitions.
Hi.
And it's not as easy as you think.
Good afternoon.
Cheers.
Hi.
Cheers.
All men. Where's the ladies?
Well, you've scared them away.
Yeah.
So, Steve, when you're ready, if you go to your station, raise your hand when you're ready to start. That will start your timer. When you finish, if you raise your hand and say time, that will stop the timer. I wish you the very best of luck. I look forward to seeing you the other side.
Thank you. Start the music. Time. Hello. My theme today is good coffee, well made by nice people. 3 key components to deliver a great coffee experience for the customer, both in the cup and the surrounding environment. And the coffee that I'd like to share with you today is from the Dukundi Kawa Cooperative from Rwanda. Grown high in the Gagenki district near the town of Musasa, this cooperative scored 90 points at Cup of Excellence in 2010. Now the Musasa mill, where this coffee is processed, uses an 18-hour dry fermentation. The coffee is then washed, depulped, and sent through a series of canals where the lighter, less delicious cherries pass through, retaining the heavier, sweeter cherries. So the key points of this coffee are: the varietal is 100% Bourbon. It's the washed coffee grown at 1800 meters, delivering a dense bean. Now I'm going to walk over and make your espressos now. I'm going to be calling out some key descriptors that I'd like you to write down. I'm just going to purge the grinder first. Okay, the first descriptor would be high grapefruit acidity. This is just for purging.
Well, I did go down about an hour ago. Took a look around there which way the wind blow. With a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow. Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light?
The second descriptor would be medium bitterness.
City of night, city of night, city of night. Woo! Oh!
And if you could write down high dark chocolate cherry sweetness. For the tactile profile, expect a medium body covering the whole mouth, silky feel, and a creamy, buttery finish.
Count through your suburbs, into your blues, into your blues, yeah, into your blues, into your blues. Oh, yeah!
Okay, judges, here we are. Here are your espressos. Now, what I'd like you to do first is just assess the crema. Don't drink it just yet, just assess the crema.
Round of applause for Steve's espresso drinks.
Once you've done that, if you could give it a good stir. And you can use these vessels here just to put your waste of spoons in.
I see your hair is burning.
Okay, now just take one sip. This is for reference, not for scoring. So just a sip for reference.
They say I never loved you. You know they are.
Okay, I'm going to place some vessels in front of you. And the way I'd like you to appreciate this coffee is pour the espresso straight in. Now what this is going to do is going to open up the espresso. So it's going to cool it down and it's going to release its full flavour. So now bring the vessel to your mouth. And just before you sip, just take a moment to smell the sweet aroma. Enjoy your espresso. We're going to prepare the signature drink and I'll be back.
That's because I'm a good old-fashioned lover boy. Ooh, let me feel your heart.
5 minutes gone, Steve. 10 minutes remaining.
Can you feel my love heat? Come on, seed of my heart, seed of love. Tell me how do you feel right after all?
Okay, receiving a well-made coffee can only make your day better. And what I like about this competition is it gets you thinking about every step of your coffee making process until you develop a system that reduces the variables and delivers a consistent result in the cup. And this is what I mean when I say coffee well made. Next up is cappuccino. I'll be making those in sets of 2. I'll be right back.
I learned my passion in the good old-fashioned school of lover boys. Dining at the Ritz, we'll meet at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Pay the bill, you taste the wine. Driving back in style in my saloon will do quite nicely. Just take me back to yours, that will be fine. Come on and get it. Ooh, love. There it goes again.
Okay, so what you're going to get in the cappuccino is a bit of cocoa on the front, and then it's going to be sweet milk chocolate with a hint at the end.
You got to wake up early in the morning. You got to stay up all night long. You still won't catch up, 'cause I got the warning. I got the feeling you wanna do me wrong.
Okay guys, so we've got some really amazing milk and it's produced 5 miles from my little coffee shop in Exeter from an organic herd called Ashcliff Dairies. They've only been around for 18 months, but they've certainly been very popular with the specialty coffee shops in my area. Thank you. Okay, this is where the high acidity from the milk, or the coffee rather, blends with the sweetness of the milk. There we are. Enjoy.
10 minutes gone, Steve. 5 minutes remaining. Let's get happy, let's get clappy for cappuccinos!
Okay, so if we're going to deliver the best experience for coffee for a customer, we need to set the scene. So we're talking the greeting that we do as baristas, the environment. Only then can we prepare the customer to feel relaxed and comfortable and ready for the coffee. So what I've done here is prepared a few things to set the scene for you. And when you think of it, a signature drink is the experience is supposed to be greater than some of the parts. And that's my nice people bit. So here we are. 2 elements, you Jeremy. We have grapefruit syrup, and that is going to introduce you to the sweetness and acidity in the coffee.
Anything you wanna do.
And the cherry is going to prepare you for the fruity notes. I'll be back with your espressos. Time check, please.
You've got 11 minutes 39.
I'll drink if I wanna play a little poker too. I don't want you saying nothing as long as I'm taking care of you. As long as I'm working, baby, and as long as I'm paying the bills, I don't want no more from you. About the way I'm supposed to live. Gotta be crazy, baby. Just gotta be out of your mind. Long as I'm paying the bills, I'm paying the cost. Be the boss. You got me. You act like you're ashamed. You don't act like my baby. You're just using my name. But I tell you, I'm gonna handle the money, and I don't want no back talk. You don't like what I'm doing.
Steve, 2 minutes remaining.
Hey, nice piano playing, Manila.
Thank you, Miss Sam.
What you doing these days?
Making records.
Really?
Yes, really?
Do you still play piano for people?
Well, depends
Okay
on...
guys, with the espressos in front of you, I'd like you to take the pipettes in front of you here and just draw in 2 full measures of the grapefruit syrup and place that into your espresso. And then using the same pipette, just 1 full measure of the cherry juice. So, I love this coffee, and it's got some great characteristics. And with these elements here, we're just going to lift and make the most of all of those and really lift them up. So you're going to get more acidity, more sweetness, and more fruity notes. I'll leave you to start enjoying your signature drink. How are we doing for time?
I'm gonna get you on a slow
How are we doing for time?
1 minute remaining.
all to myself alone.
Bet, I didn't know you felt that way about me.
I don't. I need a piano player.
Ah, just like the old days.
You're not gonna change keys on me, are you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
You're never
on a
gonna get me.
slow boat to China.
Not in a fast with slow
All
boats
to
and a trick.
myself,
I just get motion sick.
alone, I'm gonna make you mine.
Ah, you'll have to stand
Time
in
check.
line.
Get you and keep you in my band evermore.
Now there's a new attack.
Leave all the others on the
For
shore.
me, they swim from China to China and back.
Out on the briny.
I wouldn't like
Judges,
the ocean.
I hope you've enjoyed the coffees today. It's been a real pleasure for me, and I think I'm near to saying time.
Please, a big round of applause for Steve from Devon Coffee in Exeter. There he is. Come this way, that's better.
What was the time in the end?
You were seconds. You were under, don't worry. Yeah, you were. What time did we get as the final time? See, you had 7 seconds left. You could have written a postcard to
missed such
somebody.
an opportunity.
You could have crammed that extra bit of information in. But I don't know what else you'd put in, because that was super interesting. Tell us a little bit about why you chose that coffee and what the motivation was to bring that to competition.
I chose an amount of coffee on the table, and that one just shone out at me. It was acidic, funky. It had sweet notes and fruit, and I knew it would work well as an espresso on its own. In fact, it would work well all the way along, and in milk, it's just amazing.
Fantastic.
And,
Well, this is the thing, is good coffee is good whatever you do to it. It's still good coffee if you put milk on top of it, if you add signature ingredients. If you're confident the coffee's good, then it's going to shine through. So I'm interested about Devon Coffee. I want to know about this shop, because you told me just before you started that it's tiny. So how tiny is tiny?
So we started off with 16 seats,
Yeah.
and then we were rammed, mind you, with 16 people. So we rejigged the shop after about 3 months, and we got up to 22 seats, and then we put 6 seats outside. And it's proper cozy. And Steve, you've got to come down.
Well, now I have the invite. I'm coming to you. I'm going to have to. I'm afraid.
Bring some coffee.
I'll bring some coffee with me too. But so you started this 18 months ago. Had you any experience before that of working in a coffee shop? What was your background before that? Before you opened?
My background before was I started in 2004, having been made redundant from a job. I decided to put a gas machine on the back of a van. I'm a panel beater by trade.
Okay.
So I was able to build a little van, and I thought, I'm just going to make my own living from now on. And I just got into coffee, serving it at events and around business parks, and it sort of evolved. I built quite a few vans in the end. It's my dream, though, to have a coffee shop.
Fantastic.
And I'm so thrilled now that 18 months, it's been a really amazing time, and it's settled down so well. We've got a regular customer base, and we have some amazing people that work with us, or with me.
So your posse over there, go on, talk me through who we've got.
So we have Jesse the barista.
Yeah.
I really hope that he comes here next year. I'm sure he will, because he's going to blow me out of the
Jesse,
water.
you have to come back next year and compete. It's on orders. We're both going to gang up on him. You have to come and compete. So who else have we got there?
We have Laurent, and he's taken some photographs. There he is. And he's been amazing in our shop. He's a real character. And although he's not a coffee maker, we're getting in there.
You
But
see, I have a rule about characters. So under 40, you're weird. Over 40, you become a character.
Thank you.
So
I look forward to being a character.
Yeah, me too. So who else do we have here?
So we have Dave and Will.
Hi, Dave and Will. Why are they not competing?
Well, I think Dave maybe next year.
Excellent.
And Will is a coffee roaster.
Oh, okay.
From our way.
Well, me and
then
Will
we
will
have-
pick out later.
We have Rory from Origin Coffee. I hope I haven't missed anyone out.
So, I mean, it's important to remember that these barista competitions don't just happen with you turning up. There's a team behind that help you with run-throughs, with tasting the coffee with you, with roasting the coffee. It's really important. It's been really good to kind of meet you, because I feel a little bit old around here. I don't know about you. There's all these kids kind of running around with the espresso machines, and it's nice to meet somebody of a similar age.
Well,
so
it's one of the reasons why I entered this year, because the clock is ticking a little bit, and I'll get one in now and then support the team in the years to come.
well, once you've won it, that's
what I thought.
So this is your year to win it, and then you worry about it afterwards. I'm sure everybody's going to come together with us to join and clap hands for Steve Pearson from Devon Coffee in Exeter. Please, a huge round of applause and super well done.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve. Thanks a lot.